Reading to your baby, even tweets, can have long-term benefits. The July issue of American Baby shares 5 reasons you should crack a book with and read out loud to the little one. Joining us now with more is Tricia O'Brien, features editor for American Baby. Tricia, thank you for being here.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Good morning. So we have some great reminders for parents about reading books to babies, no matter how young the baby is.
Absolutely. It's important to start really, really early. There's a lot of research showing how beneficial it is, but what's really exciting is this research is now showing that starting really early in the first few weeks of baby's life is beneficial.
It sets so many good habits, and one of them is just the flow of the words and how you speak, right?
Yeah, they're picking up on the rhythm of the words, and there's also something before they can even speak or read, they have something called receptive language. So when they hear you speak words, they're learning them. So that's why it's really important to read that book over and over again. Baby is actually picking up on things.
They are, and the best is when they get a little bit older in the toddler stage and they start to say the end of the story before you do, or a word before you do.
Absolutely, and if you try to skip a page, they will catch you.
Oh, they catch you, and it's nice to know that they are learning and growing. It's just all happening.
Yeah, it's really
child.
worth it. You sit there and they may be just chewing on that board book. They're still learning.
They're still learning, yes. Yeah. Have the books around. Another thing is it sparks the imagination. I mean, imagination, what a wonderful thing.
Absolutely. There are, along with the stories, these vivid illustrations, and it just opens up the door for them to think about stories. They can start making up stories in their own minds. And this skill really opens the door for critical thinking, which is going to benefit them in school, in work, down the line when it comes to decision making and every aspect of their lives.
Another thing is it gets them hooked on books early, so when they do have to read for school and things like that, it won't be so much a homework type thing. So just have them, like you said, chew on the book, hold the book, just have the books around.
Yeah, and what it also gets them to do is they're going to sit still for you, and that's really important when they become rambunctious toddlers. If they were used to it and it was just something that you did every day, there's going to be a benefit from that as well.
That's true, and the next thing I think is attention span.
Right, attention span. I mean, think about it. For them to sit there and develop memory, which they're getting from books, they have to listen to every page and try to remember what happened on all the preceding pages. The only way they can do that is to listen and be really attentive. So they're developing those skills while they sit there in your lap and listen to you read.
Yeah, it's a lesson, you know, it's a nice lesson because they don't realize it's one. They're reading a wonderful book with you, but at the same time, they have to sit there and kind of stick with the program, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, and then finally, the bonding of it.
Yeah, there's just this, you know, the March of Dimes started a program where they had parents read to preemies in the NICU, and they found that this is a really great way for them to bond. I mean, think about it. You have to slow down. You take the baby into your lap. It just creates an attachment, and it's really great for other caregivers as well. You know, so if you're leaving baby with grandma or a babysitter or someone up the street, it's a really great way for them to feel close and attached.
Yeah, my nieces will say, "This is Aunt Em's book." They know the ones that we read together.
Yeah, that's really nice, isn't it? And they'll remember that for years to come.
Okay, great article. Tricia, thank you so much.
Thank you.